Blind ego. We've all acted from blind ego, and some spend most of their life doing that. The mind and ego often form an unholy alliance and dominate the decision-making process, leading to incompetent action and blind-sided consequences. Your deepest intuition needs to be in the ruling position while your mind and ego serve as its ministers, its skillful assistants. The positive aspect is that this may be an auspicious time to work on that. So if you see my guide to the perplexed interdimensional traveler, I put a link in the card on the hierarchy of psychic functions. Here are a couple of excerpts. In most I Ching hexagrams, the fifth line is the ruler and the fourth line is the minister. This structure contains the secret of how to work with ego and mind so they become powerful allies instead of adversaries. In the place of the ruler in our psyches should be our higher self and global intuition. With your true will and global intuition in the ruling place in your psyche, you can then appoint your mind and ego as ministers that follow the ruler and work as helpful subordinates. In this place, ego and mind can, among their other functions, act as skillful intermediaries between the aims of your true will and the outside world. It is only when the mind and ego are foolishly promoted above their capabilities into the ruling position that they work at cross purposes and undermine everything we do. And yes, they can be foolishly ambitious in the way of the Peter Principle, to rise to their level of incompetence. The unenlightened ego thinks it should be in charge. The goal is to develop a more conscious, evolved ego that knows its place, and that would also have a high level of communication with what Jung called the self, the totality of all the psychic structures.